What's up, everybody? All right, for those that don't know, my name is Joey. Most people know me by Snowroc. So look here, I was thinking about back when for most people that don't know, I spent over 20 years in California prison. I was a white boy in a black gang. I was a Crip. So in prisons, the racial situations are uh, way out of control because you know what I'm saying. I believe the administration keeps the racial fires going in order to keep control of the population. Like I said, I spent over 20 years in California prison in some kind of lockup in and out since I was 9 years old. That was my first offense, and it's a long story. But if you go back and check some of the other videos out, you'll see how we got to where we are. But now that we're here, I wanted to talk about Donovan. When I was in level four prison, I was in level four Lancaster, and I was about to get transferred because I got stabbed in another riot situation, and so the administration was like, "That's it, you can't be here, you got to go." You know what I mean? And I kept telling them to send me back, but they did that enough times, and now they don't want no more problem. Just get him out of here. So I wasn't getting into it. Well, yeah, yeah. Anyway, they sent me to Donovan, which is a level three prison, and your points have to be a certain level. They said they lowered my they no I, they gave me what they call an underride and sent me to a level three, even though I still had level four points. So if you know the system, you know what I mean. There's a certain like 51 points. If you have 51 points or below, you're level three, level two, or level one. You go above that, above 51 points, then you're level two. If you're, I mean, level four. So level four is the maximum security, and when I say maximum security, just about everybody on a level four yard has a life sentence. I was there. I spent almost 4.5 years in level four Lancaster, and ended up leaving. And every cellie that I had while I was there had a life sentence. You know what I mean? One of my homeboys, you know what I'm saying, Elo, glad you out, homie. But you know what I'm saying, it's people getting out, you know what I mean, and that's a good thing because, they keep us locked up in the cage and it's a waste, because the system needs some help. We need to start doing something. Everybody need to start stepping up, standing tall and doing, you know what I mean, doing something. That's what I believe. You know what I mean? I'm trying, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to do something. You gotta excuse me, still a little congested. I've been sick for a while. But I'm getting better. I'm good. I'm good. Shoulders getting better, you know what I mean? I'm working on my physical therapy now. So, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully I'll be going back to work soon. I'm tired of sitting around. Time to get up, get out, and get some. So, anyway, we going back to Donovan. And this is when I first came back to Donovan from level four. So now, if you a San Diego Crip, I don't care who you are. If you from San Diego and you a part of this Crippin', and you ever been to prison, you wanted to go to Donovan. You wanted to stay at Donovan. Donovan was home for us. You know what I mean? For most people that know, when you get shipped to a prison, majority of the prisons are upstate, way upstate. And I'm talking about like we are from Mexico. Uh, what is that? The farthest one up north, Pelican Bay. They say it's a sign that says you're leaving California, and you come back into California to get to Pelican Bay, and it's right on the water, and it's horrible. From what I heard, I don't know personally. So we talking about Donovan. So now this time at Donovan, like I said, this is level four. So I'm coming down from a level four after being in, another riot situation with the whites. Back in the day, it was the Nazi lowriders. And I came down there from a Nazi lowrider riot, and then I went to Donovan. I get to Donovan, and I first hit the yard. The homies. It's a gang of homies. It's San Diego Crips. That's our yard. This is our prison. You know what I mean? That's the way we saw it. That shit belongs to the state. That shit don't belong to us. But we would fight and live and die for a picnic table. Let somebody come and try and take our picnic table. It'll be blood. Somebody will bleed. It's it's stupid, but we took those things seriously. There were lines on the ground that you couldn't cross. If you were, this is their area, and it's protected by. Okay, if somebody crosses the line, somebody has to be dealt with. So if an issue comes up like that, say if it's with the Hispanics, So the Hispanics say, oh, this dude came in our area and did whatever. You know what I'm saying? They can't touch him. They got to tell us, and then we got to deal with it. Then if we don't deal with it, then they'll deal with it. Then if they deal with it, then we're going to deal with them. And then it gets bad. You know what I mean? That's when, a lot of people get hurt. It happens every now and then. It's not as bad as everybody thinks. It's not like it used to be. Back in the day, it used to be way worse. Now, you know what I'm saying, when they have a riot, you know what I mean, it's a couple guys fighting and you know what I mean, somebody might get, you know what I'm saying, scratched or hit with a rock. It was a way of life for a long time and it's still hard to deal with because, I every time, everywhere, no matter what I'm doing, it's still in my head. You know what I mean? I was out the other day with the wife and we were getting the car worked on. And out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying, this alarm went off and I almost kneeled down. I almost got down on the ground because it sounded like the prison alarm. You know what I mean? It was, you know what I mean? Freak fucked me up for a minute. And no one knew, you know what I'm saying? My wife, I told her about it, but it was just being inside those walls for so long, it messes with you. And I don't know, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, but it was like, you know what I'm saying, what they portray in the movies. Oh, this is how it is. And this is, you know what I mean? It's not always like that. They be putting a 10 on it. they're selling tickets. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So at Donovan, now I first get there and I don't know what's going on, but it's already some ruckus on the yard because one of the homies, he was in the cell with a LA Crip and there was some situation between these two. I don't know. And they got into it. So the LA Crip went to the hole. The little homie stayed on the yard. So then, you know what I'm saying, this is the day before I get there. So now I get there. As soon as I get there, I get at homies because I need some shoes. I need some shoes. You know what I mean? I'm a white Crip. Being white, being a Crip makes me a target. So I just came from a place where, you know what I mean, they was trying to kill me. You know what I mean? Got stabbed. I got stabbed behind my ear. I got 6 stitches. I got stabbed in my chin. I got 4 stitches. I got stabbed over my eyebrow. I got 2 stitches. You know what I'm saying? I've been through some things. I got stabbed in the neck and the back like an ice pick. I standing tall. I'm still here. And I figure I'm here for a reason. I'm not sure what that reason is, but every day I ask the man upstairs to show me what he wants me to do and give me the strength to get it done. But and every day, you know what I'm saying, it's getting better. This is, you know what I'm saying, this is the best life I've ever lived. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, I don't know about nobody else, but you know what I'm saying, it was hard back in the day. We didn't have much and we was struggling, but we was out there getting it. And if men taking it, we was coming to get it. And that's the way I grew up. And then when I ended up, you know what I'm saying, that leads to you going to jail. So then after going to jail, you know what I'm saying, over and over and over in juvenile facility and juvenile facility and then, you know what I'm saying, turning an adult, going to prison, and okay, now what? You know what I mean? I done spent over 20 years in a California prison, stuck in a box looking stupid. For years, man, I didn't, you know what I'm saying, I figured everybody had forgot about me. I've been gone so long, you know what I mean? I ain't nobody. But now it's, oh, Snowroc, big homie, you a legend, OG. Man, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no retirement plan for me. You know what I mean? I'm a small time hustler out here trying to get it. And I ain't fist turned nothing down with my collar, believe that. But no, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, like I said, you know what I'm saying? Right now, you know what I'm saying? It's rough right now, you know what I'm saying? Because I just had this shoulder surgery. I'm dealing with it, you know what I mean? It's getting better. I'm dealing with the physical therapy. It's hard because it's painful. It hurts. And the light hurt. But no, it's all good. So now here it is Donovan, right? So this is like 1998, and I hit the yard and I tell the homies I need some shoes, because if you know what I mean, the white boys come try me, I want to be able to have some shoes on my feet. But now I wear a size 14, so you know what I mean, didn't nobody have none. You know what I mean? So the closest thing we got was an 11. So the homies gave me a size 11, the little PIA shoes. Man, you know what I'm saying? I put those slid right up into there. Man, you know what I'm saying? My piggy toes were screaming. But you know what I'm saying? I came out to the yard, you know what I'm saying? As soon as we come out to the yard, right in front of my building, it's the situation with the LA Crips homies who's mad because they homie went to the hole. And they talking about, you know what I'm saying, the little homie gotta go to the hole. But so I don't know what's going on, you know what I mean? So I'm just standing there, right? And then one of the other homies come up, you know what I mean? The homie Radar, like, man, you know what I'm saying? Look, that's my little homeboy. He ain't going nowhere. Now what? So now I'm like, okay, so I'm, I'm saying, don't nobody know me. The homies know me, but the LA dudes, the other dudes, they don't know me. So I'm just in the cut. Like, if it cracks off, I'm fisting to break somebody's jaw because they're not expecting it from, a real light skinned person. That's the thing. They tell you, don't judge a book by its cover. I have to look at this every day and look. You know what I mean? It doesn't fit, but maybe this is what's meant to be. Thank you. I'm here. I'm still here. He kept me here for a reason. Hopefully, I'm saying this for you to listen. Keep paying attention. I'm on the yard and I'm just waiting to see what happens. And then it gets, now the police get involved because they see the grouping, they see everybody. So the little homie, baby boo, and it was another homie from West Coast. We spin off, to break up the crowd. Everybody's break up, break up. You know what I mean? So we went this way and we walking around the track and we go walking around the track. And as we come walking around the track, it's the long way by the handball court. It's a long straightaway on the track. And now it's no one out there, but it's two white boys coming. And the white boy's like, hey man, let me holler at you. So I square up on him, you know what I mean? Like, what's up? And he like, nah, man, you know what I'm saying? So the homies is like, what's up? You know what I mean? And then the dude is like, nah, not like that. So we already on guard because of the thing that just went on 5 seconds ago. Now, here I am, I'm initially ready to go to war. Let's go. You know what I mean? I'm not just wait for you to come do something to me. If you got a problem, we're gonna deal with it right now. I'm not gonna wait for you to stab me in the neck or in the back or none of that. So I gotta charge right now. So I'm like, well, what's up? What you wanna do? He's like, man, look, I was just coming to let you know, man. Look, ain't nobody gonna be tripping off you here, man. We all just trying to do our time. I mean, we know who you are, Snowroc, we just trying to do our time and did. All right, So he went about his business. Now he's a ranking, fool, got some rank. I didn't know he was the shot caller or the one they had in place. The one behind him was the one I had to holler at later. You got to learn the way it is in there because a lot of times, people get put into a position so that the officers think that he's in charge, And that's the thing, I don't like to brag, but don't get it twisted, Snow Rock, called a shot or two, and I'm not here bragging, trying to blow my own whistle because I was up in there, telling fools what to do. Lives was on the line, we was trying to live. And everybody left, more prosperous and better than when they came to my yard. You know what I mean? You ask somebody, any SDC to hit my yard, yeah, when you hit the yard, Snow Rock, bam, you got a care package. I don't care if you was Oceanside, Linda Vista, you know what I mean? If you come cripping and you under that SDC, you in there. You know what I mean? We gonna give you a care package after that. You on your own. We can't take care of you, but we'll give you a foot up. You know what I mean? And that's your basics. You know what I mean? You got all your basics. Now you got to hustle whatever you got to do to get what you need. We can't take care of you. We're going to let here go a package. You got what you need until your money gets here or until you talk somebody into sending you some money, get on the phone, whatever you got to do. Look, I'm a hustler. You know what I mean? I put an ad in the paper. You know what I mean? Lonely man incarcerated, looking for love. Name and address, nothing else. That's it. That's all that was in the ad. Man, I had a female. She was didn't miss a visit. Didn't miss a visit. But that's the way it was when you incarcerated and you up in that situation. You trying to survive. You trying to live your best life, right? Man, I'm trying to I don't know. People know, people that know me. When I was on the yard, I was angry all the time. And the homies be like, man, what's wrong, cuz? You all right? Why man, fuck, I got to be happy about, man. I'm stuck in this cage with you. You know what I mean? I'm not a happy camper. I didn't, I didn't come, man, look, I'm always in a bad mood. People that know me, and that's not even true. That's not even true because it's my close homies that know, but a lot, a lot of it was the game, was the mask that I had to wear. I had to wear a mask so that people wouldn't want to mess with me. I had to make you think, damn, I'm gonna leave this motherfucker alone. You know what I mean? So that mad mask was always on my face. And even today I have problems because my wife be like, why you? And it's like, what I mean? I don't know how to take it off. It just reverts back to that. It's like the what is that? The resting bee face. That's, the mad mug. Mad Mug just comes up, and it's, I don't know why, but I think it was a self defense mechanism. Because if I look mad enough, you might not want to come mess with me today. You might not want to come fuck with me, or you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean? At the same time, I got, you know what I'm saying, the whites, you know what I'm saying, I got the whites trying to kill me. I've been stabbed 13 times. You know what I mean? It's not happy camper up in here. So I got to make the ones that, you know what I'm saying, before you think, before you think about, you know what I'm saying, trying to run up on me with something, you better ask about the last couple or 5 times that it happened. Because I've been lucky, you know what I'm saying, but I look, if you come to stab me, you know what I'm saying, man, if you come to hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you. I'm, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, I was never trained to fight. I grew up in the hood. I was the only white boy. I got picked on all the time. I had to learn how to fight. But then I grew up, and then I got bigger. And then, oh man, look what these motherfuckers done created. Because the hood turned me into a beast. You know what I mean? The hood made me vicious. You know, and then prison made me smart, and that's hard to say. You know what I'm saying, because I had to educate myself. I was studying, trying to searching for knowledge. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying. I'm up in here for decades, decades. I've studied a lot of different things, and not bragging. I'm not the smartest. I'm not the brightest bulb on the. I'm far from that. I done banged my head against the wall way too many times, but I'm still here. You know, so that was the first time that I walked on Donovan's yard, and it was literally two incidents that were, you know what I'm saying, basically like possible life changing, you know what I'm saying, moments. Because if shit would have cracked off, you know what I mean, it would have cracked off. It would have been, you know what I mean. But yeah, Donovan was, if you was from San Diego, you wanted to be at Donovan. If you was a San Diego Crip, anybody, anybody that's from San Diego, if you was in prison at any time, you wanted to stay at Donovan. Donovan was the best place for San Diego. It was a lot of opportunity. It was a lot of, you know what I'm saying, money. It was a lot of, you know what I'm saying, it was a lot of stuff going on. And that was on a couple sides of the fence. There was a lot of stuff the police was doing too. But not my business. That's their business. But nah, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, had a good time at Donovan. As far as, you know what I'm saying, if you're doing time, this is probably going to be the best time you're going to be doing, because it was comfortable. You know what I mean? And the administration knew what was going on. They allow this and they allow that to keep it going, because that's what works. That's what keeps the animals happy. You keep us, you know what I'm saying? Keep our minds occupied. They be having crazy. They brought in NASCARs. They had a couple bands come and play like every couple years. You know what I'm saying? Had a little concert. And I remember it was always a couple females. You know what I'm saying? But they'll have next to the where the band is set up. It'll be like a NASCAR, and they'll start it up and do all that, and you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. They do it every year. Something, they do some kind of something on the yard for the prisoners. Very educational. But like I say, they got to keep our minds occupied. You know what I'm saying? Because we're a check. A lot of them officers was there just to do their job and get that check and go home and feed their family. Not all of them was out to, you know what I'm saying, to kick a motherfucker when he's down. No, there's some. There's some that come there to kick you when you're down. There's some of them enjoy it. I knew a few of them, yeah. But, you know what I'm saying, like I say, I'm not here to talk about that. Look here, if you like what you heard, you know what I'm saying, get back at me. I got another one coming. I'm gonna have some. I've been running around doing things. I got out a couple of days ago and got to see some things. Got to meet some people, see some friends, enjoy myself. Man, it's been a good week. It's been a good week. Uh, see y'all on the next one. Hit that subscribe, like, and share.